Imagine there is a version of you who fears nothing, no opinion, no rejection, no failure. This side of you is dangerous in the best way. People might not fully understand it, but they respect it. You can't be taken lightly. This is dark confidence, a silent power that makes you unstoppable. Even if the world seems to be against you, it's a mindset that lets you walk through fire and still look unbroken. You don't pretend to be fearless. Instead, you become fearless inside, quietly knowing your worth and your strength. Have you ever noticed that the most confident person in the room often speaks the least? Their eyes hold a strange serenity, a calm that says they already know what's going on. They don't need anyone's approval. The loud cheerleaders of confidence on TV or social media often show fake confidence, flashy words, non-stop positivity, selling an image. Real confidence is different. It's born from facing your fears, from standing alone when everything falls away and still keeping control of yourself. It's surviving in the silence after losing everything and coming out stronger. Society might teach you to be nice, to always smile, to ask for permission. But the world of true strength whispers a different code. Nice people can be walked over. Those with dark confidence understand life is a game of shadows. They become quiet players, shaping the game itself without others even noticing. They listen more than they talk, observe more than react, and only strike when necessary. Overlook the noise, talk less, listen more. Every word you don't waste gives you an edge. Embrace silence. In quietude, people start wondering what you're thinking. They lose their grip. Fear is fuel. Instead of running from fear, let it sharpen you. True courage is not the absence of fear, but mastery over it. You might not realize it, but if you're reading or hearing this, you may already be showing signs of dark confidence. Many of these traits feel like weaknesses on the surface, but they are your hidden strengths. Recognize them, and you'll see you're further along this path than you thought. Your silence disarms others. When you walk into a room, you don't have to announce yourself. People look. Why? Because your quiet confidence feels different. They might think, is he angry, dangerous, or just not impressed by the chatter? Their curiosity and discomfort give you an unspoken power. In silence, you make them fill the gaps, and their guesses often give you the advantage. You feel everything but hide it. You notice insults, betrayals, slights. They sting, but you never jump. You don't throw a tantrum or beg for pity. Instead, you fold that emotion into patience. You wear a cool half smile, knowing time will come for payback. This isn't cruelty, it's control. Others lash out in the moment and become weak. You store your energy. You turn hurt into strategy. People say you're different. You follow your own rules. You think your own way. You don't fit in neatly. You read between the lines and plan 2 steps ahead. Because of this, others can't predict you. Normal folks fear the unpredictable. They confuse your calm for arrogance, your distance for mystery, and their misunderstanding only feeds your quiet confidence. You don't seek revenge. You seek mastery. Getting even feels too small. You don't roar, you plan. You don't scream your anger. You move in silence. Your true win is influence. To dominate the situation, not to shout about it. You'd rather control a person's mind than their actions. To make them think of you even when you're not around. When you take up space in someone's mind, you already own the game. This hunger for influence over vengeance is the hallmark of dark confidence. If these signs sound like you, congratulations, you're already on the path. You just need to embrace it, sharpen it, and the legendary assassin John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, is more than an action hero. He's a dark confidence icon. Think about John, silent, focused, and almost eerily calm. He walked through the most impossible situations and simply kept going. From his story, we learn powerful lessons about cultivating that same killer mindset in our own lives. One man, infinite resolve. After losing the love of his life, John Wick went on a one-man rampage. But it wasn't rage that fueled him, it was unwavering purpose. He shows that when your mission or values are crystal clear, nothing can stop you. Likewise, your goal must burn inside you like a controlled fire. Each obstacle only adds fuel. Master your emotions. John Wick could have been consumed by grief and anger, but he bottled it into steely focus. He keeps his composure even in chaos. You must do the same. Feelings are powerful, but undisciplined emotions will control you. Show a calm exterior. Let anger be a controlled tool, not a frantic shout. Equip for every battle. John never goes unprepared. He thinks several steps ahead, stocks up on the right tools, and uses his environment. For you, that means skill and knowledge. Always be learning, training, and keeping your arsenal sharp, be it professional skills, social savvy, or mental resilience. When you're prepared, confidence comes naturally. Dark confidence isn't a mask you put on for show. It's a mindset you build piece by piece. It's not enough to look confident. You must feel that rock-solid belief inside. Follow these steps as if you're training for the most important battle of your life, because you are. Each step makes you more indestructible. Step 1. Break free from approval. I want their respect, but I don't need their approval. Make this your mantra. The first step is wanting nothing from anyone. Disregard popularity points and likes. They mean nothing. When you see someone as irrelevant to your worth, your power begins. People pleasers and validation seekers never hold real power. You must be emotionally self-sufficient. When you no longer crave validation, your presence becomes imposing. Everyone wonders, why doesn't he care what I think? That question puts you in control. Step 2. Silence is your sword. Every word you speak is a card on the table. The less you reveal, the harder it is to play against you. Cultivate the art of meaningful silence. Speak only when it matters. Use one eyebrow raise, one grin, or a single line instead of a monologue. In conversation, listen more than you talk. Every pause forces others to fill the void, and they often reveal more than you do. Think of silence as a spotlight. When you finally speak, all eyes and ears are on you. Remember, the quieter the storm inside. Step 3, master your emotions. This doesn't mean becoming heartless. It means owning your feelings so fully that they never control you. When someone disrespects you, resist the urge to explode. Smile coldly, nod, let it slide, then plan your next move. Anger is a tool, not a vent. Pain is information, not a sermon. Channel every emotion inward into your strength. The second someone knocks you down, you rise not in rage, but in calculated calm. When you keep your face unmoved, even as the world tries to rile you, everyone notices. They begin to wonder what's hidden behind your calm, and that curiosity is your silent weapon. Step 4, mirror and shadow. Psychology offers a secret weapon, mimicry. When you subtly mirror someone's gestures, tone, and posture, their brain starts to accept you. They think, this guy is like me. He's on my wavelength. Use this sparingly and quietly. If you want to influence someone, act just like them for a moment. They'll lower their guard. This isn't about copying blindly. It's about building unconscious rapport so you can guide the interaction. It's like slipping into a shadow version of their mind. You become familiar yet unseen. Mirror enough, and they let you hold the puppet strings. Step 5, be unattached, ready to leave. Your willingness to walk away is one of the fiercest powers you have. If people know that you can survive, even thrive, without them, they'll start to chase you. Don't chase friendships, approval, or relationships. Focus on being the lone wolf that others rely on instead of the one begging for their help. Make it clear, without saying it, that your life is not on pause for anyone. The moment they suspect you'll leave at any time, you move from follower to respected leader. In practice, if you're angry or upset, physically remove yourself. If a social obligation doesn't suit you, say no without guilt. This detachment isn't cold, it's empowerment. When you truly believe you can walk away from anything, toxic jobs, draining people, foolish arguments, you end conversations and situations on your terms. Step 6. Train like a warrior. Your physical and mental skills are the tools of your confidence. Train your body, exercise, posture, take up martial arts or sports, whatever makes you disciplined. A disciplined body breeds a disciplined mind. Read the battlefield. Study human behavior, psychology, body language. Knowledge is a weapon. A sharp mind plus strong body equals quiet confidence that's obvious even before you speak. Step 7. Embrace your shadow persona. Everyone has a public mask. Now build a shadow mask, a private persona that holds your inner strength. This shadow is calm, observant, detached. Internally, keep a journal or training log if needed, where you are brutally honest about your flaws. Outside, show only the shadow, polite when needed, invisible when advantageous, but always in control. Let people see the mask that suits the occasion, but you stay in the shadows until you strike. This persona isn't fake. It's the amplified version of your true self that only a few will ever see. It's who you become when you're alone and nobody can judge you. Make that person proud of every decision. Step 8. Never stop improving. Even John Wick evolves. After every challenge, he adapts. Don't plateau. Turn every failure into feedback. Reflect. What would the person you want to become do in this situation? Then do it. Always have the end vision in mind of who you want to be and schedule your steps backward from there. Excellence in anything you do builds confidence. Self-discipline and continuous growth mean you always have more to be proud of and no time to look back. Each of these steps compounds. The moment you break free from needing approval, your silence starts to dominate conversations. Once silence rules, mirroring others becomes effortless because you're no longer clingy or nervous. Emotional control becomes natural because you realize you are in charge of your mind, not random circumstances. Repeat, the world fears what it can't read. Become that unreadable enigma. Building dark confidence is like walking a shadowy path through the dark forest of life. It may feel lonely or confusing at times, but remember, every step forward increases your power and clarity. Here's how to keep advancing on this path. Keep vigil on your mind. The mind can be your greatest ally or enemy. Study your thoughts daily. Replace self-doubt with self-command. Whenever negative thoughts creep in, acknowledge them and then return focus to your mission. This practice is like sharpening a blade. It never stays sharp without constant care. Surroundings as allies. A warrior uses every environment to their advantage. In social situations, speak softly and position yourself so people have to face you to talk. At work, sit where you see everyone walking in, so you always stay a step ahead. Subtly controlling space reinforces invisible dominance. Little victories build the legend. There is no such thing as a small success when you track it. If you spoke up at a meeting when you usually stay quiet, that's power. If you let someone else have the last word and surprise them later with action, that's power. Each small win is a note in your silent story. building the legend of who you are. Don't dismiss them. Celebrate privately. That fist pump in the mirror, that quiet self-smile, it means you're growing. Use adversity as armor. Every setback is practice in disguise. Rejection, loss, failure, they bruise you, but they also teach you. Instead of mourning, analyze the lesson, then carry it as armor on your back. Dark confidence grows directly proportional to your ability to withstand blows. The more challenges you endure without breaking, the more bulletproof you become. Remember, John Wick didn't back down from armies of foes. Use your battles the same way. Now imagine months from now, you stand in front of the mirror and feel a surge of pride because you notice you're different. The quiet part of you that people saw has become more pronounced. You carry yourself like a leader, not a follower. Your shoulders are square, your gaze is steady. People respect you at first glance. You speak only when needed, and when you do, your words resonate. The world still plays its games, but you're playing now on your terms. Fear no longer shadows your mind at night. Embrace that silent warrior within. Every moment you practiced silence, controlled emotion, honed a skill, you built this new you. And like John Wick walking down an endless hall of enemies, you know nothing can stand in your way when you're armed with dark confidence. Embrace that silent warrior within. Every moment you practiced silence, controlled emotion, honed a skill, you built this new you. And like John Wick walking down an endless hall of enemies, you know nothing can stand in your way when you're armed with dark confidence. Stay committed to this journey. Rewrite the rules of your life. Be that person who walks quietly into a room and changes its energy without saying a word. Because in the end, dark confidence isn't just about power, it's about freedom. The freedom to be yourself, fully, fearlessly. And that is the greatest victory of all.